That was weird. Even for this place. O'Neill's safe house is right there. Might as well give him the bad news about his entourage face to face.
Something tells me he's not going to be too happy to hear that his fellow Mobius members either got killed, went crazy, or turned on the people that they were supposed to protect. I don't know if he's going to take that news too well. But I guess it's better to tell the truth than hide the truth, so welcome back to the Evil Within 2. It's time to break some bad news to a dear friend. Although, does O'Neill count as a friend? I guess I'd count him as a friend. Gonna need some coffee to prepare for this emotional chat that we surely are about to have. I'm sure he was very attached to his coworkers. Refreshing. Alright, O'Neill. How's it going?
Did you find them?
They're dead. But after what I saw, you're better off without them around. They were planning on killing everybody in here.
An Alpha 1 emergency, huh? Can't say it's the worst idea I've heard.
You're a real piece of work, O'Neill. You know that?
I'm just being a realist. You can't save everybody. It's impossible. Mobius made emergency plans for a reason.
If they never made this twisted machine, they wouldn't need emergency plans in the first place.
Maybe so. But look at what they've done. It's pretty incredible.
Still a company man after all this, huh? Hope your loyalty pays off for you in the end. Because right now, it seems like they don't give a shit about you.
What do you mean? They sent you in here, didn't they? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. Here, I made some more of these for you. For your troubles.
Alright, well, that's not quite the reaction I thought he would have. I thought he would be perhaps a little bit more upset at the dwindling prospects of escape, or getting outside assistance, and all that stuff. But he didn't seem all that bothered. So, if he's not all that bothered, I guess I won't be either. I don't think the Mobius operatives were going to be of much help to us anyway. Well, while we're here, we've got a bunch of gel and weapon parts from exploring around that we haven't spent yet. So let's take a seat and enjoy some nice R&R.
You brought something with you. A key? Excellent. Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful. Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
So, just like the first game, doesn't really matter what order you open up the lockers in. The supplies they have in them are always randomized, with a little bit of scale tipping based on the number of lockers you have opened so far. You know how in the first game they gave you gel and all that stuff at pretty much preset points? Well, it's the same deal here. And I mean, we just got like 10,000 gel, so we almost doubled however much we were carrying around. So let's spend some of it to beef up our sneaking capability. Because I'm tired of sneaking around at a snail's pace. While we're here, we will also peruse some of the new skills that Sebastian has gained between games. Specifically, the bottle break. The bottle break is critically important because we can carry around, I think, up to like 5 bottles now, and they can be used to escape from enemy grabs that may be a little bit lethal. But that's not the only skill we're picking up. Kinda strange that we had to spend gel to learn the tactic of killing enemies around corners, but that's fine.
Don't you think it's time that you moved on to the task at hand?
You know what? Tatiana is right. I think we've been putting this off long enough. Lily awaits us at the gas station, allegedly. So, after we upgrade our weapons and make sure we're appropriately prepared, I think it's time for us to finally head out there and get a move on. It's funny a little bit how history repeats itself. Way back in the day, we were tracking Leslie in a very similar fashion, following a trail that may or may not actually lead to the guy. And just like in The Evil Within 1, I'm actually upgrading my weapons in a very similar fashion too, applying that inside baseball knowledge that Sebastian has. Focusing on critical upgrades for the pistol so that I can go for headshots, and focusing on damage for the shotgun, because knocking enemies over with it and then stomping on them is just as easy as blasting them right in the gut for 1,000,000 damage. And in addition, we're gonna go and meet our daughter. So I guess we'd better change back into, you know, what we came here in. Oof, that was a really uncomfortable voice crack on the word you know. I apologize for that. It won't happen again for the next 5 minutes or so. Anyway, like I said in the last episode, you can go and find Lily at the gas station, or at least track the source and hopefully find her at pretty much any time. We've still got to go and get those sniper rifle parts, so we're going to do that on the way, since they're in the general area. We haven't been to the far top left corner of the map yet, so we're just going to make a little circuit, because I mean, we've cleared out all the danger over here in this direction, so should be a pretty uneventful journey. Boy, it's really nice that Sebastian can sprint for more than, like, 2 seconds in this game. The Evil Within 1 was not very friendly to the player when it came to Sebastian's ability to haul ass. But here, in the second game, thankfully he's been working on his stamina training a little. Now, I remember seeing those folks earlier doing their dirty business. So I think I'm just going to leave them to it, because we're building up a pretty good stock of supplies, but we also might be walking right into an ambush. And I don't like that prospect. I hold no illusions that Lily is actually going to be at the gas station, because that would just be too easy, right? It'd be a very short video game. Unfortunately, given the recent trend of poor Sebastian being led down the garden path instead of directly to his objectives, I think we might be about to embark on a wild goose chase of sorts. However, maybe the Evil Within will surprise me, and there actually will be, you know, a trail for us to follow for once. That would be a nice surprise. It's kind of eerie, in a way. Just like walking near the edge of the abyss like this. You can't actually fall off. It would be even scarier if that was a possibility. But just the idea that we're standing on a maybe not so stable chunk of rock right now, just floating in midair, makes me a little uncomfortable. And speaking of uncomfortable, do you hear that? Why, what do you know? A new enemy type that I am going to give a very, very large amount of personal space. Uh-oh. I have no idea what just happened. I don't know. That was strange. Let's hope the folks outside did not hear that, because that would be bad. I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to take care of that guy without aggroing everybody in a 10-mile radius, but I think I might have pulled it off. By accident. However, as the map so helpfully implied, here's our sniper rifle parts.
These parts should fix the broken sniper rifle.
Now let's fix this thing. Get our hands on a hand cannon. Or a two-handed cannon? A two-handed hand cannon. The sniper rifle is ours. Feels like it's been a while since we've seen each other, sniper rifle. Sniper rifle ammo is pretty expensive to craft, but let me tell you, it'll kill shit. When I said this thing was a hand cannon, I wasn't lying. The sniper rifle will kill almost any enemy in one hit. And if not one hit, probably one headshot. The sniper rifle is, a little bit overpowered in my opinion. And it only gets more so with upgrades. As you can see here. Just gotta take a deep breath and line up the shot. The sniper rifle is very useful when there's nothing running after you. I will say that the sniper rifle loses its effectiveness very quickly once you start drawing enemy ire. Because they just wander around when they're unaware of you. But as soon as they know where you are, they're very persistent, let's say, if you're just kind of crouched and hanging out, standing still. You really need to be running for your life in order to get away from the enemies in this game. Aha! I see a pit stop on the horizon. And a med kit. But we don't have enough room for it right now. You can only carry one med kit. Because, I mean, they're pretty much a full heal, so I can kind of understand why you're limited in capacity. Now, we could pick these enemies off, but I'm not that confident in my aim. So instead, let's find our daughter. Or signs of her, at least.
What the?
Why, that ghost was shaped like my daughter. How about that?
Are these lilies?
Lily? Are you here? It's Dad.
Where'd she go?
Remember that thing I said about a wild goose chase? Well, I have a feeling that all we're gonna find here is ghosts, my friend.
Lily. It's okay. It's me.
Damn it. All right, calm down. How do I get in there?
I think I see a way. A conveniently lily-shaped way. Although it might also be Sebastian-shaped, if he's willing to get his hands and knees dirty. And what have we here?
It's Lily's doll. She's been here. God, she's in trouble. Someone is chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
Okay. No Lily. But we're hot on the trail. So, maybe catching up to her is a good idea. Because if she really is wandering around out there by herself, I don't know if I like those noises. I mean, I also wouldn't like those noises if I was just alone. But something tells me that, we're not alone.
All right, Lily. Where did you run off to?
Headache Land.
Huh? What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Well, well. It seems like she was just here. So hey, how about that? If we hadn't dawdled around doing side quests. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes! Oh, you're a horrible creature. Oh, I don't like you at all. No fucking thank you. Ah! Not really sure how I was supposed to get away from that, but okay. I have healing supplies, so I guess I don't mind a little bit of bullshit every now and then. Well, boy. So far, this is just the episode of new enemy types. Can we go for 3? I hope not, but it's not over yet, so there's still time. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. Lily's nearby. So, if we hadn't dawdled around doing side quests for 4 videos, I mean, maybe we would have caught up to her a little sooner. But just like this guy's inattentiveness, hindsight is 20/20. It's too late to turn back the clock. So instead, we're gonna focus on the future, instead of focusing on the past. Past mistakes, we can get over them. But the future is something to behold.
File number 15. Interview with Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Detective, could you please tell me about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital?
I told you 10 times already.
Huh. Alright. That's pretty curious. Sebastian, buddy, I wouldn't let this place get to you. Because that seems like the kind of thing specifically tailored to fuck with Sebastian Castellanos. And based on the weird sounds I'm hearing, I'm starting to think that coming in here was actually a bad idea. It's eerie, isn't it? What? Hello there.
What the hell is this doing here?
Alright. So maybe I came in here out of personal curiosity more than anything. A lot has happened to poor Sebastian since the events of The Evil Within 1. And we're about to embark down a very, very long journey to find out what he's been up to between games.
File number 15. Interview with Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Detective, could you please tell me about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital?
I told you 10 times already.
Let's go through it one more time.
This is more like an interrogation than an interview.
Please. Detective.
That's me.
Yes, it is. Things got a lot more Blair Witch Project in here all of a sudden. I don't think we're gonna be leaving here for a while. How about that?
We had a call. Something happening at Beacon Mental Hospital. We went in. But it wasn't the hospital. It was somewhere else.
Are you certain that's what you saw?
My story's not gonna change, damn it. It was like hell in there. A whole other world.
And this all took place at the hospital?
I just said it didn't. Jesus, can't you understand?
I understand that you've been under considerable stress.
That was the counseling they made me do after.
Doesn't seem like it helped all that much, to be honest. Boy, this house is getting spookier by the minute. I don't like this. Sebastian, do me a favor, buddy. Try to keep a hold on yourself, man. You've only been here for a couple hours. Now is not the time to start falling apart on me.
It was just a fever dream. A figment of your imagination.
It wasn't a dream. I was inside of a killer's mind. It was as real as you are.
That may be. But what good is it to hang on to this version of reality? Perhaps if we disabuse you of this notion, things will go more smoothly for you.
Was he just head shrinking me, or did he know something I didn't?
The house didn't turn back into a house. Sebastian? Keep it calm, man. Oh, that bed looks pretty familiar. Seems like they tried to cover it up in his head. But he's right. Was it on purpose? Or were they just trying to help? Oh no.
You cannot keep me here.
Oh no. Is this the title screen for The Evil Within 1? Oh man. Oh, we've come a long way to end up right back where we started. Time for a little trip down memory lane, don't you think?
Beacon. I can't be back.
It's like we never left. And hey, look at that. Our old friend the black bars are back. Suddenly things are so much more cinematic. So much more tense. So much more unnerving. As we enter into another room that might seem a bit familiar. Well now.
What the hell is going on? Were those just memories?
Oh, don't worry, Sebastian. It's all in your head, I'm sure.
What do you want?
Sebastian, are you alright? Your vitals suddenly spiked. You're about to go into cardiac arrest.
I saw Beacon. I was there again.
How could that be? This is a completely new stem.
I don't know. But I know what I saw. God, I hope it doesn't happen again. It's bad enough in here already. I don't want to have to relive the past over and over. Place is trying to mess with me. Can't get distracted. Gotta find Lily.
Just remember, Sebastian, Beacon is in the past. Letting go of the past is difficult. But the question is, what happens when the past doesn't want to let you go?